Hey, what's up, Alicia? All programs today are hanging out together. Check it out. Part 1, 4 to 5 rounds, 50-foot single leg broad jumps. We're alternating the legs. We're jumping from one leg, landing with 2, then switching to the other leg, jumping with one leg, landing with 2. You're gonna do that for 50 foot. Then 3 to 5 reps of an odd object ground to shoulder, or power cleans at 50 to 60%. What's your odd object? Could be a sandbag, a stone, a keg, a person, small or large animal, maybe a medium dog, about 60 pounds or so. Just depends on what you have access to or what you can get your hands on, okay? After that, you're gonna be 70-foot heavy prowler push, okay? 2 things to note here. The heavy in heavy metal, and then this prowler push, we're on the brisket setting. Okay, so we want to load the plates up onto this thing, and then we're going low and slow. Get down low, really grind through this. There shouldn't be a fast movement. It should be a bit of a challenge. When I say a bit, I mean a little bit more than a bit of a challenge. Minute of rest. Then part 2, 4 rounds, near AMRAP deficit RDL. So we're standing on a 45-pound plate or an elevated surface. We've got our barbell loaded up. We've got 25 to 30% of our deadlift. Adhere to this percentage. And our RDL is gonna be almost a stiff leg or straight leg deadlift. It's just a really kind of like a high butt deadlift that targets the glutes and the hamstrings a little bit more than a normal deadlift. Now, at this disadvantaged position, we wanna make sure that we're keeping our core tight, and we're gonna stop. We're not gonna go all the way to failure, not AMRAP all the way. We're gonna stop as our form breaks down. So as we start to lose the ability to maintain core stability or to keep the tension or the focus in our hamstrings and our glutes, then we're gonna go ahead and cut it off. And when we're doing these, we wanna stop just shy of touching the ground. So not touching the ground, just shy. Once you get done with those, 6 and 6 Bulgarian split squats, holding dumbbells, foot's up on an elevated platform, 2 seconds of a lower, 1 second pause, 1 second of an upper. Then you're gonna go and do 10 reverse hypers, get a minute of rest in between that, then lagging muscle. Moving over to TDY, there's a lot of similarities. You're still doing that 50-foot single leg broad jump, alternating the other leg each time. You're still doing 3 to 5 odd object ground to shoulders. You can sub that with 10 dumbbell power cleans if you don't have access to an odd object or a barbell. Then 70-foot dumbbell bear crawl. Again, we're on the brisket setting, low and slow. 1 minute of rest, then part 2, 4 rounds, AMRAP deficit dumbbell RDLs. Same thing that we did over here, but we're using dumbbells. Again, not touching the ground, stopping just before our form or our technique breaks down. The Bulgarian split squats and the maintain are the same. And then 10 seated dumbbell deadlift. So we're gonna sit on a box or a bench. We're bringing our belly to our thighs. We're putting the dumbbells right over the toes of our feet. I mean, I guess you might have toes other places, but right over your toes. We're rounding the spine, and then we're straightening the spine back up. And our belly and our thighs should probably maintain contact with each other, but the focus you need to have here is on that spine. I want you to go from bent spine to straight spine. Bent spine to straight spine. These can be challenging, so start off with lightweight and then graduate up to some heavier weights as you get used to the movement and you feel those spinal erectors working. 1 minute of rest and then lagging muscle. That's it for Thursday. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy the workout. And as always, hoo-yah.